The fear of death. This is the last of the six basic fears from Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. I'm Scot, Conway, PhD, JD, 8th degree black belt. I'm the author of Emotional IQ, the teacher of Language of Emotions 101A, 101B, and you heard in that 8th degree black belt, I am a master of martial arts. The martial art I teach is called Guardian Kempo. Within that, we have karate, jiu-jitsu, kobu-jitsu, which is a weapon technique. A lot of this stuff based upon samurai, based upon ninja, based upon the Zia, kind of sort of a Chinese sort of knight. Classical martial arts stuff. What are we dealing with? Well, we're dealing sometimes with life and death struggle. We're dealing with conflict. We're dealing with violence. Well, we'll tell you part of the fear of death before we get into something's coming, I'm not ready part of it. The samurai lived a life where they were constantly in a position that they could lay down their life at any moment for any number of reasons, for a simpler reason as their Lord and Master just says, kill yourself now. And that could be enough, and they may have to obey that order. But the job of a samurai is to risk and lay down their life, and this was their solution. They learned to live life vividly. Let me say that again. Live life vividly. What that meant is to be in the moment. That today, any given today, could have been their last, and they knew that. They could be doing a great job, and tomorrow they may die. And so rather than treat it as though they will definitely die and disobeying all the rules and just not caring about anything, they also assume, well, I may also live. And I want to be proud of the life I live. And my lineage may go on, and I want my lineage, my ancestors and my descendants to both be proud of what I've done. And to live life accordingly, and to grasp every moment of every day, to sort of carpe diem, to seize the day and experience life in full color. Now, in the sun is coming, I'm not ready. Is death coming? Yes, death is coming for us all. Most of us understand, at least intellectually, we understand that. In some Western societies, and America is certainly guilty of this, we don't like to think about it. And I see that as a lawyer, of the number of people that don't have wills. They don't have wills, they don't have trust, they may even have had severe medical problems, and they still don't make a will. We don't like to think about it, but it is coming, so how do we get ready? Now I'll tell you, I'm also a pastor. Wearing my pastor cap, one of the ways to get ready is your religious faith. I'm a Christian pastor. Of course, I might guide you to accepting Jesus Christ as your Savior. And that way you will have some assurance, at least based upon my understanding of the Bible, that your destination after you die is going to be heaven. There's a lot of other religious systems out there of different beliefs. Certainly I'm not going to be proselytizing for mine in a really, really short video. But there's a lot of ways to be looking at that aspect of it. Another aspect to look at is legacy. What will you leave behind? Another thing to look at, a lot of people aren't afraid of the death itself so much as how painful will the process of crossing over be. Well, in these days of hospice care, a lot of things we can do for pain management, that can be relatively pain-free as well. A lot of these things you can set up in advance if you're just willing to take a look at it and think about it and plan for it. You can do that with any competent trust or estate attorney. They can help you set things up like a living will, which is instructions for what's going to be done if you have a medical emergency and you're not in a position to be able to make your decisions at that point. You pre-make your decisions. A lot of ways to deal with this, but the big one really, back to that samurai ideal, live life vividly. Live a life that is really worth living. Live a life that you'll be proud of. Live a life that when that moment comes, you can look back on it and you can be proud of it. And that is one of the best ways to deal with the fear of death. This is Scot Conway, PhD, JD, 8th degree black belt. Finished now with Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, 6 basic fears. I hope that these lessons covering these 6 fears has really been tremendously helpful to you, and if you've been working on doing the Think and Grow Rich techniques, that this helps unleash you to be able to do more and be more so you can live a more abundant life. Thank you for joining me for these lessons.